The Haitian Unity Parade isn't just a celebration. It's a living tribute to a legacy of resistance. Haiti, the first Black republic, was born from the world's only successful slave revolt, echoing the cries for freedom that have shaped Black struggles across continents. From Toussaint Louverture to Malcolm X, from the sugar plantations of Saint-Domingue to the cotton fields of the American South, the fight for dignity and liberation unites us.
My first question is, what does being a Haitian woman mean to you?
Okay, being an Asian woman means embodying like resilience, strength, and grace. It means like carrying the legacy of my ancestors who fought for freedom and justice while navigating modern challenges.
What do you admire most about Haitian women in your community?
I admire their boundless strength and generosity, whether it's a mother working multiple jobs, an auntie offering wisdom. Asian women constantly show up for others while facing systemic barriers with dignity.
How do you express your Haitian culture in your daily life?
Oh, I express my Asian identity like through cooking. So I love Asian food and speaking Asian Creole every day and everywhere and teaching and make sure my kids know it, and also sharing stories about Asian culture. Is particularly now Asian is going to a lot of hard times.
This parade marches through Boston, not only in Haitian pride, but in solidarity with all Black people who have faced the chains of oppression and answered with resilience. When drums beat, when flags wave, and voices rise, it's not just a parade, it's a reminder. Our history is linked, our struggles shared, and our unity powerful. Being a 16-year-old Haitian student in the METCO program means balancing two worlds, my roots at home and my reality at school. I express myself through my culture, wearing my flag, speaking Creole, sharing our food, music, and history. Even when I stand out, I stand proud. The Haitian Unity Parade brings it all together. It's not just a celebration, it's a reminder that I belong, that my heritage is strong, vibrant, and alive. That one day helps me feel seen, helps me stay connected, helps me grow. I'm Haitian, and I carry that with pride every day. My question to you is, what part of your identity do you carry with pride?
As a Boston resident growing up in the city, I have passed by places like the 12th Baptist Church without fully knowing what they meant. But as a student in the METCO program, coming from Boston to Newton every day, I started to feel the contrast. Out there, everything felt polished, planned, and predictable. But back at home, here, there's a different kind of strength. The kind that grows from generations of struggle and pride. The kind you feel when you walk into this church. This is the 12th Baptist Church, one of the oldest Black churches in America, built by free Black men and women in 1840, not just for Sunday morning worship, but for freedom, for community, for survival. It began as a split from the First Baptist Church of Boston, when a Black congregant said, "We deserve more than a back pew," and they walked out with nothing but faith and each other. Since then, 12th Baptist has stood tall through slavery, through war, through Jim Crow, and through civil rights, through loss and celebration. It has always been more than a building. It has been a battleground for justice and a home for the soul. Martin Luther King once walked these halls, As a young theology student, as a minister in training, before the marches, before the speeches, he stood here learning what it meant to serve, with courage and conviction. And while the time has passed, the work continues. The church has never stopped showing up in Roxbury. With gentrification tries to erase its history, 12th Baptist remembers. Where families struggle to make ends meet, 12th Baptist feeds. Where violence tries to silence joys, 12th Baptist sings. Though every sermon, every protest, every hymn sung in harmony, this church declares we are still here, still gathering, still serving, still believing. Look closely and you will see more than history. You will see living faith. A choir that raises the roof, not for show but for healing. A pastor who knows every face by name. Elders who carry memory in their bones. Children who learn strength through stories whispered in the pews. 12th Baptist Church is more than sacred walls. It's a heartbeat. It's a memory kept alive with every footstep, every note sung, every hand reaching out to lift another. And in a world that's always changing, the church still stands, unmoved, unshaken, unafraid. 12th Baptist Church, still rising, still rooted, still ours. Being here now, filming this, learning this story, it's not just history, it's personal. It's the feeling of being part of something bigger, something rooted, something real.
Linda Dorsina Flory is a leader, a resilient presence in our community. She broke many barriers for first-generation Haitian Americans. She continues to advocate for her community and work to uplift the unrepresented voices in our city.
Studies show literally that you have to ask a woman 7 times to run for office before we decide to do it. And it goes on and on until we finally recognize, wow, you know what? We could do it, right? You don't need a law degree, right? Like if you're passionate, if you want to help people and you're in it for the right reason, you can run. Grew up in Upham's Corner, so grew up right off of Dudley Street, so not far from the headquarters of METCO. Grew up in a Haitian household. I'm first generation American. My parents came here from Haiti and they had their children, and I have to say it was incredible growing up in Dorchester. I still live in Dorchester with my husband and my 4 children, and we love the city. This is where we grew up. And I was a peer leader in high school, which I focused on drug and alcohol abuse and also self-esteem, right? And how do we show up for each other? I did not dream of becoming an elected official. For me, it happened a little different. The thing I know is I love helping people, right? And I grew up in a household where my parents did not speak a lick of English, but they came to this amazing country called America for opportunity. But I saw them do amazing things, right? In helping people and opening up their homes to people who needed it and helping them get acclimated to this new culture called America. And so for me, I think growing up in the Haitian culture was beneficial in the work that I was able to do as an elected one, representing the people of that community, right? That was in my district, speaking in that language, and being effective, right? In terms of making sure that I'm bringing back the resources to the district, which was most important. You fast forward, right? So I was in state government, then I went to work for the city. And so I worked in government for about 9 years in 2004. So I ran for the seat in a special election. And yeah, we did it. I'm here to represent everyone, right? And how do we bring everyone to the table, to talk about issues that are impacting various folks, right, in various neighborhoods. But I do believe that that's how we can solve stuff, right, is that if we bring people to the table, they have varying ideas and views, and it's okay, right, because you're not always going to agree with someone, but it's how do you have that conversation? How are we creating policies or laws, that are going to have an impact, not just on the majority folks, right? I mean, Boston is a majority city of color. And I think that, as we think of the landscape now, it just changed. But I think here in Massachusetts, I think folks are holding the ground,
that we believe we believe in an inclusive community, right? And inclusive voices at the table. And that's what makes us strong, right? And that's what's going to make us better.
Growing up in Boston, I continue to see the struggle of minorities and the struggles that come with growing up in a complicated city like Boston. There are leaders like Linda Dorsina Flory who are resilient members in our community. She embodies the community by the work she does to help minorities and the people of Boston. Linda Dorsina Flory is a reminder that I as well want to make a difference in my city and lead with both strength and compassion.